Hello, Mialisia designers. This is Michael with corporate here at Mialisia in Utah. Sean and Annalise asked me to shoot a little training video to help you use the fashion event feature within your back office. So we'll go ahead and jump right in by going to the back office. This will happen to a lot of you. It's going to go right to the enrollment page just because you've been to that page before. And what you'll do is erase everything after mialisia.com, erase, and then it will take you to the sign-in page. You can also just not put www. And just instead do mymialisia.com. It should take you straight to the sign-in page as well. So what we're going to be working in is this fashion event section. We do have a fashion event dashboard, which I'll show you a little bit later. Right now we're going to create a fashion event. Here you'll see that we've been doing a lot of testing here. So these are all test fashionistas. As you throw more and more events, your fashionistas will be saved here. So if you want to throw multiple events with the same fashionista, their information will be saved as well as their guests and their party information and all of that. We'll go ahead and create a new fashionista, which will pop up with this dialog box, and I am going to put in one of our wonderful customer service agents here. Let's do Jessica Mason. Now, this is important to remember. Fashionistas do show up in your enrollment tree. So they're going to have a unique ID, a unique username. This will turn red if it's not available. All of this information will be saved within the tree. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and enter in. This is all of the fashionista information. This isn't necessarily going to be sent out to any of the guests. It's just going to be sent or saved for their account. Then we'll click Create Invite. It's going to bring us here to Fashion Event Information. The date will pop down with a calendar, so you can select the start date. I'm going to have it start this morning so that we can show you some of the things that happen when it's already running. It's going to be awesome, and everyone's events are going to be awesome. This is here because sometimes the fashionistas will hold the event at their house. Other times they'll hold it at a neighbor's house or at a local hotel meeting room or something like that. And so this will allow you to put in whatever address you want. Okay, so we'll go ahead and create the invitation now. We'll put Jessica's party. Please come. You can put whatever you want here, and this will create an invitation for you. So you can see here, Jessica's event. Please come. It's going to be super fun. So that's that information that we just put there. This is going to be electronically mailed, so emailed to all of the guests, which I'll show you in just a second here. This is what the front of the invitation looks like. And click here to shop. This isn't going to work for you because this is just a dummy invitation, but the ones that are sent out to your guests will actually work. So we'll go ahead and click next, and this is where we're going to add guests. So I'm going to add myself. So that I can show you kind of from the customer's perspective what this looks like. Okay, save and send invite. So when you use a fashionista that has thrown a party before, there will be a list of previous guests with this checkbox. So they can go through and check people that they want to invite to a new event, or you can, of course, add a new guest. So we'll go ahead and finish and send. And that's going to go ahead and send out the invitation. You can see it's pretty fast. You may have to wait up to 30 minutes. Or your guest may have to wait up to 30 minutes to receive their invitation. It might be a good idea to call because sometimes they do get spammed. Not usually because it's going to come straight from your fashionista's email address. It just depends on the settings of your guests' inbox. Anyway, so this is what the event is going to look like on the email. So here, like I said, we have this click here to shop link. This is mostly for virtual parties, but also women can shop, you know, create orders online before the event or whatever, and we'll ship them out to them. This is also if they can't make it, they can still shop and it will apply to that particular party. So you can see here the customer's shopping cart. It's really simple and self-explanatory, which I love. So I'm just going to go through and I want 2 of these and I want 1 of these and I really like this one. We'll go ahead and check out. And then this is all pretty self-explanatory here. It's just a standard shopping cart. Billing information. We're going to use our dummy card and my email address. This is important to note. Only click submit one time. This applies to any shopping cart in the Mialisia back office, whether it's for your customers, your fashionistas, or yourself. Only click submit one time because it could create a duplicate order. We don't want that to happen. So here you can review, okay, here are all the pieces that I've ordered and here's my information. I'm going to go ahead and place my order. Okay, I can view an invoice, which popped up in the other window, and they can print this out. We'll also print this out and include it with the order. Okay, so we'll go back into our back office here. Like I said, here's the fashion event dashboard, which you can find from here, and here's the party that we just created. This is my fashionista name and the party ID and the event name, and all of the information is here. You can add an additional guest. It will just pop up with an add new guest dialog box, and that's if you need to add more people after you've already created the event. You can edit the event. It will open it in a new tab, and you can go ahead and go through and change, oh, I inputted my phone number incorrectly or whatever. You can also use this post on Facebook. When you click this, it will automatically open up Facebook and put the link to the shopping cart in your status, and it will create a nice, you know, Jessica's event little link that they can click, and then you can edit your status to say, you know, check out our jewelry or come to our event, and share it with all of your friends. And when they click on that link, it will take them to the invitation, which was emailed out to all of your guests, and then they can shop from there, or they can, you know, RSVP or whatever. So we're going to go into Manage Event, and here you're going to see a list of all of your orders and things. You can see this is the order that I placed online, and then here are going to be orders that are placed physically at the event. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. There are a couple of buttons here, and we'll go through all of these. The Create Event Order is kind of for 2 things. If you want to input the order information right there at the event with the customer in front of you, or if you have your customers fill out order forms and then you're going back later to enter in those orders, either way they'll be put in right here. So I am a wonderful customer and I'm going to buy something else. I'm going to create this customer, and here you can drop down, and I'm going to buy this, and I'm going to buy this, and I'm going to buy this. You can see the shopping cart right here. It's really nice, so it's never taking you out of here. I know that these pictures are a little bit small, and we are working on fixing that. A lot of the pictures have been fixed in the shopping cart for your actual back office for inventory orders, and we're kind of getting to this as well. Hopefully the people who are placing these orders will have already seen the piece of jewelry, so they know what it is that they want. So it's not as important that these are super visible. So we'll click Continue, and we'll use the default address. Again, we'll use a dummy card, and again, this reminder, only click Submit one time, and that will submit the order. So now you can see that this order was placed at the event. So that's kind of nice that you can see what orders were placed, where, when, whatever. Another order type that you can make is a cash and carry. This is if you've purchased inventory and you're selling it physically at the party. You go into cash and carry so that you can account for those sales at the party, thus giving your fashionista the credit and you know, putting your party at the level that it actually did. And so you'll go ahead and we'll add this one. Let's say Jessica bought this on her own and had it on display at her party, and I said, I love that necklace and I want to take it home with me right now. This will restock your inventory. So basically, we're going to send this back to you. Okay, so we'll just place that order, and there's a lot of this filling out information. It won't be as relevant because it will save a lot of your customers' information. But since we're using a lot of tests here, okay, and here's this. Again, we were very diligent in making sure that everybody knew don't place a duplicate order. So we'll go ahead and place our order. And now you can see that right this second, actually, it takes a minute to load your cash and carry orders. Or actually, I've remembered that they do show up automatically right here, but because we used a dummy card, there's something that I have to do in order to get it to show up here. So ours should show up in just a minute here. Anyway, I'll show you how to do something else, and then we'll come back to that. Next, you can book an event. So if one of your guests is like, this is awesome, I want to show this to my friends, can I hold an event at my house? And you sign them up. You and your fashionista both get more credit. So we'll sign up one of our other customer service agents here. I bet no one has this username. You can do this with them right there, or you can have them get you your information and get you their information, and then you can do it later. And then this is all the same as what we did before, and we'll have that one start later today. So anyway, this is all going to be a lot the same as booking your initial event, because you're doing the same thing, you're just booking another event. It's just being done within the event, the existing event. Okay, so we'll go next, do this again, Maddie's event, come next, and then we can add guests and things like that. Oh, okay. It's going to make us create another guest. So I will go to Maddie's event as well. Okay, so we'll finish and send, and there's that. Okay, so our cash and carry order has shown up. This will show up automatically for you guys, like I said, because this is a test. Obviously, it took a couple of minutes, but I can see the order here. So over here, you can kind of see the overview. I've done this much in cash and carry. I've done this much in guest orders and this much in event orders, and I booked one event, and now the fashionista gets two 50% off coupons, one for breaking $250 and the other for booking an event. and then she gets $74.90 in rewards. Those are points, but they are a point per dollar, so it's also a dollar credit, okay? So let's say we're done with our event. It went really well. We sold $449. I'm going to go ahead and all of our guests are gone. Now it's just Jessica and me. And Jessica is like, okay, let's place your fashionista order. So we're going to go in here. You can close the event without a fashionista order if the fashionista wants to go back later and place their order if they haven't decided, but most fashionistas will be excited enough that they want to place their order right away. So what we're first going to do is apply our 50% off coupons. So I'm going to say, well, this is kind of a pricier one, but I really like it, so I'm going to apply one of my coupons to that one, and I also really like this one, so I'm going to apply my 50% off coupon there. Then I'm going to continue, and now we're at our jewelry credits. So I'm going to go in and say, I want this one. Right now it says free item. It's going to be changed to say something to the effect of apply jewelry credit, but right now, like I said, cosmetically, those haven't really been a super huge priority. So I'm going to apply that as well, and now I've used up my credit. In fact, I've gone $12 over. So it's just going to discount the order to the $12. And then I can continue, and that's going to add to those other orders that I placed and used 50% off. So I'm getting 4 pieces of jewelry for $91, and some of them were more of our nicer pieces, so that's a really great deal. And then the fashionista can go ahead and place their order here and click submit. Oh. And there's your fashionista order. Again, you can view the invoice and they can print it, but it will also come with their shipment, okay? So that's pretty much everything. I'm trying to think if there's anything else you guys needed to see. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's easy to use, and it's really awesome. I think that you guys are really going to love it. If you have any questions for us, of course, you can always email support@mialisia.com or call the support number. You can also send us a support email here. So anyway, that's it, you guys. Go forth and prosper, throw parties and events, and let us know how it goes. We've loved the excitement that we've seen so far, and we just wish you guys all the success in the world. So thanks a lot, you guys.